folks, give me 5 seconds to make sure that everything is in working order. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, folks. It looks like everything is working. Sorry, I know y'all can hear me. Yep. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. In the last episode, we completed and finished Helm's Deep, so that is taken care of. And with it, my complete knowledge of this game is now out the window, as I do not remember anything about this game from this point forward. Most of my knowledge, I remember battles, but I do not remember where we're going. I'm sure there's going to be things in extra battles I don't remember. So gonna be kind of one of those things where we learn on our feet and try and do our best, I guess, because I don't know how hard this game gets. It's been a minute. We'll put that on. Let's see. We got a lot of new gear, so it's gonna take me a minute. That gives him a lot of spirit. Yeah, that's worth it. That is 100% worth it. We got a lot of gear because we ended up finishing up Helm's Deep, and there's a lot of gear with that. Let's see. We want that. We really want that extra armor. Armor is such a big deal, as we've been learning lately. Armor is the crux of how we survive. Alright, let's just double check our skills real quick. Hadhod, you are currently learning Overwhelming Axes, which honestly, that's fine. You've got all the skills that we really wanted you to have. Challenge of Gondor. Increase Barathor's melee damage when taunting a foe. We don't want that. We'll make where he's not. He can't be afraid anymore. She's got one more, and she'll have Grace of the Eldar. You've got all the ones we want you to have. You almost have all the ones we want you to have. And you are on the last one, so that works. Alright. It looks like the moment I take a couple steps, we're going to run straight into a battle, so let's go ahead and get ourselves.
I have fought in this city
There we go.
before, but it has faded in my mind. Dim. Wraith-like.
I traveled to Osgiliath often as an outrider. Was caught up in the battle that Boromir led here.
I was ordered to marry a warrior who deserted when fighting on that island. For that, my family was banished from Gondor, as was he.
You know, my friend, you could perhaps be his brother. But I'm mistaken. I hardly kept my own head in that fight.
Stay alert. They are almost across.
Here they come.
They shall find us of superior quality.
I know those words. You were here before. You fled in dishonor.
Not this time, my friend.
That's such a weird coincidence. So he was supposed to marry Morwen. I do think, yeah, so we're going to be fighting orcs again because this is Mordor. But as y'all can tell, these are not the same orcs that we've been fighting this entire time. I also have no idea how powerful they are. Like I said, my knowledge of this game is completely out the window. So they seem to have comparable stats to the Uruk-hai. Yeah, they seem to have roughly comparable stats to the Uruk-hai. So that is fine. We're going to switch you out, unfortunately, Hadhod, because we need to make sure we're working on everybody else, too. So let's get that Rupture Armor. 3,100 damage really is good. I mean, Aoden is really a lot more powerful than I expected him to be. There we go. Y'all are doing good now. But I say, so I don't remember much about this point of the game forward, so we're all going to be learning a lot of stuff together. She hit. She is hitting, and I'm worried about that because this woman does not normally hit. Really? I shouldn't have said anything. The orcs do have counterattacks, so that is interesting to see. Nice shot. And now that we're back to fighting orcs, no AP cost attack that converts damage to HP. This is the sword. This is the sword I was looking for. But now that we're fighting orcs again, Orcbane will be a pretty decent attack to use against them. Like I said, I don't know what we're going to be facing around each corner. I do know there is a specific fight that Idril has later that is part of why I've been like pushing to level her up. Playing these old games really makes me want a new Lord of the Rings game. They just made that new Lord of the Rings game called called Gollum, and it is trash. It is indeed, it is trash. There's really not much else to say about it. I knew it was gonna be bad, to be honest, and I used the wrong attack there. I knew it was gonna be really bad. Whenever it was announced. But apparently it's even worse than I thought, so that's funny. Staggering bash, and that worked great. Dang. Screw you guys. But yeah, apparently that game is even worse than I anticipated. So unfortunately, y'all don't have to worry about me trying to play it. I'm not going to be playing that game. I didn't really have any desire to play it from the beginning because I'm not a big fan of stealth games. I like stealth combat in games, but I've never been a fan of actual like stealth. In the sense of I've never been a fan of just stealth games. And daggum, that was pretty powerful. Oh, not you. You I want to keep. Dang it, come on now, Idril. We're going to switch him out for Eligist. I'm kind of curious what kind of power this is going to do. 1,000 damage, so about 2,000 up all together. Dadgum, that was terrible damage. Might have Idril heal, well, no, I don't, because he can use his own healing attack. But, yeah, I knew that Gollum was gonna be bad. I didn't need to see any. I've seen reviews on it thanks to TikTok, but I didn't need to look it up. I knew that game was gonna be bad. I feel like it's really hard to make a true. You can make a game that's mostly centered around stealth. I mean, for God's sakes, the Metal Gear Solid series has worked so well. But you can't make it, but I feel like that's such a hard thing to do, and most of the time, there's still some combat to the game. There's not a lot, and combat is dangerous, but combat is still in the game, and I know you can make games without combat, and they can be good, but that's a very difficult thing to do, and I feel you're using an IP like Lord of the Rings, which in and of itself is an extremely like heavy combat style game, and you're completely making it, or not game, but big on combat IP wise, and you're completely making it a stealth game. I feel like a better idea would have been to make a game about hold on one second. A better idea probably would have been to make a game about, like, Bilbo Baggins, like redoing The Hobbit, basically, and having that be a more stealthy game because he's a hobbit and he can't fight as well. I feel like that would have been a much better idea over, over what they decided to do instead. I mean, they really shot themselves in the foot with it. And to be honest with you, doing a stealth game in general, I feel like it's just not the best kind of idea when it comes to Lord of the Rings just isn't a stealth IP to me. It just isn't. It's a game that can have stealth in it. A pretty clear example of that is the old Hobbit. Well, no, there really hasn't been any stealth Lord of the Rings games that I can think of off the top of my head, at least. Well, no. A clear example of that was the old Lord of the Rings, the Return of the King, another game that I'm debating heavily on doing on the channel. That was another game that, at the end of the day, it had stealth. You had three. The way it worked was there were three main like storylines. You had it started at the Battle of Helm's Deep, and then from that point forward, you had trying to think. You had the Three Hunters story, which followed Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli. And you had the Ring Bearer story, which followed Frodo and Sam. And then you had Gandalf's story, which followed Gandalf, if I remember correctly. And that's how they did it. And to be honest with you, that was a really good way of doing it, because you had the Gandalf story and the Three Hunters story, which mostly focused around combat and fighting and more of a Lord of the Rings feel to it. And then you have I'm not even worried that she's dead. And then you have the Frodo and Sam story, which it had open combat, but it focused pretty heavily, instead of on the open combat, on being a little bit more sneaky when it came to certain parts of the game. Or not necessarily sneaky, but moreover, you had to be careful just running out and fighting. And I think, like, redoing that idea, but leaning into the hobbits having to go through a stealthy section, with them having stealth, with them having backstabs, with them having almost an old-fashioned Assassin's Creed feel to them, would have been a much better idea instead of doing Gollum. Because who cares about Gollum at the end of the day? Like, who honestly cares? You're about dead. Ugh, sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I really shouldn't be tired. I just took a nap. I really love Hadhod. But, I mean, that's my personal opinion on it. It's just that it was doomed from the start, to be honest. And I think, honestly, if you want my true blue opinion, I think taking all of the money that they spent on Gollum and instead making a Lord of the Rings style Destiny game, and this is what I mean, a multiplayer mission strike based game, but in the Lord of the Rings fashion, honestly would have been a much better idea. And you know, I understand it'd be a little bit more difficult because what would you do? How would you have the classes and stuff like that? But I still feel like that would have been a much better idea over the Gollum one. I'd play the crap out of it, especially because I know a lot of people don't like this idea. Sell the game for $60 and have a lot of content to it. Make sure you have a lot of content to it. You could make a $60 game that's Destiny styled, base it on the first Lord of the Rings movie. So you have the Battle of Amon Hen, you have the Battle of
Stand fast. Hold them here.
Is Faramir in this game? Is he playable?
The age of men is over.
I shall face him for the sake of Gondor.
I guess he is. But have multiple... I do not remember Faramir being playable whatsoever, so that's cool. But have him be playable... I can't English. I didn't realize we fought Gothmog either. I thought we fought him in Minas Tirith. but have it to where you have like the Battle of Amon Hen, you have the Battle of Weathertop against the Wraiths, make some new battles that didn't really appear in the game, and then have the Battle of Mordia, and just other things you really could. There's a lot of things that could have been done that honestly a Destiny-style Lord of the Rings game would work, and have DLCs come out in it that are the Two Towers, the Return of the King, some battles from the First Age, stuff like that. But anyway, let me get off my soapbox and focus on what we're doing. So, I didn't know about this. Once again, my actual knowledge of Lord of the Rings Third Age is pretty dark when it comes to Osgiliath and Lord. But this is pretty cool. So we got Faramir. For those of you who don't know, this is Boromir's brother, captain of the Athelian Rangers, and he is an archer class hero, which I think he's the only other archer class hero in the game besides those elves we had at in East Endman. His first attack is Athelian Flurry, which it can attack multiple targets. It can attack 3. That's crazy. Captain's Volley calls a volley from Gondorian archers. Steward's Armor increases all ally armor rating. And Faramir's Quality, which Faramir will counterattack for the ally. That is, wow, that's pretty good. We're going to go ahead and go off with Captain's Volley. Didn't kill any of them, but it did hurt one of them. We're gonna give her Drain. We're gonna make her. I should have made her Drain Inspiration instead, but it's okay. We will make him focus on Gothmog. There you go, 2,600 damage. Better dual curse. I don't know what that does, and I don't like it. This might be the only time we ever switch out Idril, to be honest. Those orcs. They're, a blue arrow just not fun. Only 800. Faramir doesn't do a lot of damage. Good thing those guys are already lowered. Alright, there we go. You missed. Now I know what Barrier Curse does. It adds bleed to all my characters. That's not good. Is that gonna be enough to kill? It might be. It is. Good. Let's see. We're gonna use Loudwater Fury on him. 1700 damage isn't terrible. He has a lot of freaking health. Holy crap, he's got a lot of health. Might be worth switching Helligist out for Barathor. Let's use double attack. Increase our odds of hitting and missing. Really don't need people missing at all during this. Then let's activate Fellowship Grace to give some AP. I meant to actually, that's not the attack I meant to do, but it is what it is. We'll just have to use Idril to start healing. I love that. I love that so much. Let's go ahead and get this orc out of the way, so that way I don't have to worry about him attacking. That'll leave us with just him. And I'm gonna go ahead and use Faramir's Quality on I don't think that's the attack I meant to use. I don't remember what that does. Are you gonna counter? Yeah, there you go. That's so nice. Let's use damaging shield on. I don't think he's gonna focus Faramir at all, but just in case he does, that's why Faramir's got a little bit of defense to him. And then, yeah, okay, that is what I meant to use. Let's also increase everybody's armor rating. I don't know if that stacks, so he might just be wasting his time using that. He can use that as a counterattack? Holy crap. And he can counter for himself and other people. That's insane. Okay. Aphelion Wrath. That's a lot of damage. Faramir really doesn't do any damage, but he seems to be really helpful when it comes to like bonuses and stuff, because he has raised our armor rating, which is nice. Oh yeah, that's helpful. He just stopped him doing so much damage. Alright, I need to start using status effects on this guy. Because if not, we're going to be here all day fighting him. He's only a half health, and we've done a decent amount of damage. I'm glad that's not actually an attack. It'd be crazy if he could just keep activating it. Alright, let's see. Let's use... Let's weak it. Let's stun him if it hits. He's immune. Gosh darn it. I really wish it would say that. I might invade Faramir's quality on Barathor, because if that stacks, I mean, he could do upwards of 1,800 damage for that. He missed. Will he still counter? He will still counter. If he crits over, double crits or triple crits over and over, then... Let's lower his armor value. And do a crap ton of damage. Let's do cleaving wounds so he's taking damage over time. There you go, y'all. Come on now. And then... He's immune, so that won't work, but weakening slash will. Just keep bringing down his stats. And then this is going to hurt him more than it's going to hurt us, because Faramir's just about to start constantly countering, unless he keeps missing. Alright. Aphelion Flurry, I guess. Okay, not terrible. Definitely not what we want, but he can't. Why did he? Okay. Why is he countering now? Okay, maybe it's because of the bleed. All right. I'm kind of curious if Orcbane will do more because Gothmog is considered an orc. It definitely did because that's 4,200 damage. All right, he's basically dead now. I think. Yeah. Just in case, we'll use Hue Armor on. This might still end up killing. It didn't? I'm kind of surprised. Okay, I was wondering whether or not there was another fight with him. I like how we really haven't taken a single step this entire time. Like, we haven't moved. Let's just get your dex up. I don't really want you missing. You need speed. You need speed. Holy crap. Dex, make sure you don't miss. Alright, armor. Holy crap. He loses a lot of spirit and some speed, but he gets so much strength. It's worth it. Any armor boost to you is worth it. loses some strength, loses a little bit of constitution, but he gain. Ah, nah, you gain so much spirit off of that. Not worth it. Worth it. Alright, now let's check skills. Passive. Haste the Valar, that works. Absorb Malice, you're still working on that. Crippling Might. Overwhelming Blow. Wait. Overwhelming Blows, that works. Overwhelming Axes. Yeah, that's fine. Immune to Fear, you didn't level up. Okay. Let's see, who was it? You got Shield Piercing. Slows the enemy, lowers the accuracy of an enemy. Range that also prevents. Slower their accuracy. Yes, yeah, I need to get him leveled up. Morwen, you need help. There we go. Alright, let's go over here. I think anytime we get near the orcs and the rangers fighting, that starts a fight, which that's fine. Oh, hello. Didn't realize you were gonna be here. Gift of Elrond. I really need better heals. I should have used Barathor's heal on him, because Barathor actually has a decent heal, which is sad. Yeah, that's just so much better. All right, let's just go ahead and get ready with that cleaving wound. I need him not doing as much. I need him dying. I do like fighting trolls, though. I really like fighting the trolls. They're so cool. And then Barathor with that heal is just so nice. Orcbane. Let's see if we can get him dead. Nice damage, but not enough to kill. Finish off that orc. I had a feeling he was gonna miss, to be honest. Some part of me was like, he's about to miss. There we go. That's not good. He has a stun. I don't like that. This should kill. Oh yeah, that kills. We're probably gonna trade a Hadad out for Elegus, because I want Elegus to get his sleep ability. Stats for Barathor. You've got enough strength for right now. You really aren't missing much. I'd like for you to like have better initiative. Yeah, that's definitely what it is, because those the two that were fighting up there are gone. That's fine. We'll go help them out. You know, to help us get new stuff. Ugh. Everything else is raised, but his strength takes a pretty big hit, so we're not going to use that. It was Morwen. I was about to say, who was it? Constitution goes by 1, Dex goes up by 2. Let's go ahead and how about this ranger over here too. Let's stun one of them. Might as well. Lord Bane on this archer. It might kill this archer in one hit. It did. I meant to switch out Hadad, but I got caught up in what we were doing. This will kill.
I wish you could change characters outside of combat, but you can only do it inside of combat.
Hey, there went Marwyn. Ooh, AP, HP. Alright, is there anything up here? No, we can't even walk up those steps. It would help if I looked at the map. I don't know what we walked into there, but we walked into something. Gosh. Two of them, too. That's not good. Jesus, that hurt. 3 of them. Okay. Huh. Heligus. Yeah. This way she can do some good damage with her. Never mind. That's fine. 3 damage. Good lord. Good gosh, that damage is insane. And she critted. Nice job, Idril. Alright, there's no reason why you should lose it. Miss this, alright? She might kill. She did kill. Nice job, Idril. I'm proud. Hadad is still one of my heaviest hitters. It's crazy. You really shouldn't be missing Heligus. Why did he shoot us back here? Okay, there's nothing up here. Which means they're the last ones over here. We really have not moved far at all. Okay. That one. Still killed. Nice. You. Really doesn't do any damage at all, Heligus. I don't understand why you do such low damage. Say, you can't miss, can you? That's fine. I'm gonna find out pretty quickly that her magic attacks hurt too. This might kill both. It definitely kills that archer. I'm about to say, it might not kill him though. I don't even remember what attack it is. I think he's working on Gondorian Rampage, which attacks 5 times, I think. I think Aragon gets an attack that lets him attack 7 times. And it does crazy freaking damage. I said, no offense, but I don't want to watch any of those because I don't want to get copyright striked. Because apparently, even though I'm a little YouTuber who barely gets anyone on their streams, I can still get copyright struck. That happened on a video that had like 2 views. The Electronic Arts copyright striked me, which to this day I just think is funny because I'm like, nobody watched that video and y'all wanted to copyright strike me. Thankfully, it didn't strike my account, like, to the extent that, like, oh, if you do it this many more times, you're gonna, get in trouble. But still, I'm like, am I threatening you, EA? Like, am I threatening the amount of money you make? Especially on a game that is, I think it's pushing 20 years old. But, you know, it is what it is. They were just stupid. That's the only reason I don't show the little clips that we end up getting, is because I prefer not to be copyright struck. So that might just, oh, leech inspiration. There we go. She got one of her new attacks, which is great. I could easily, I'm about to say, this could just kill. Yeah, there we go. Good lord, what? Why are you not going, Elegus? Elegus just isn't going. Good lord, he really, like, that's not even a joke. He just isn't going. Well, it's a good thing the rest of my characters do good damage. And you missed. You did not miss. I don't know why my brain said that. Maybe I'm tired. I don't know why I'd be tired. You really don't need to attack Barrow. Well, he's using crippling, so he'll stun Barathor. Oh no, Barathor still gets to attack and still kills. I feel like aimed a shot really shouldn't miss. It does sometimes, and it's stupid to me that it misses. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. We got no equipment for, who was it? Hadhod? The amount of belt buckles this man gets. What does she need to do to unlock it? Okay, whatever. I guess work on Destiny Strike, even though it's not a good attack. Yeah, can I get it? I can. Yeah. It didn't. Oh, yeah, that's so much better than what you have. Alright, let's get into this fight. Oh, it's one of these. Oh. There we go, and then Idril, can you blast him? You can. Only 1500 and he lowered his spirit defense? That sucks. Why are you picking on Barathor? He can't even hit you. Rude. Oh, you guys suck. That's fine. I'll just do this. And I'll take... You're not dead? Oh, that's not even a... That's just a spearman. But he also has magic attacks, because of course he does. Alright, you're almost dead. Let's make sure you die. There we go. $6,200. Good lord. Okay. I said Hadhod's one of our heaviest hitters, but my boy over there is took that as an insult, I think. There we go. This should finish. Arrows of Sleep. That's how we roll. And with my new boost, that is going to be so helpful. Or with my passive skills, that's going to be so helpful. Alright, let's see. Idril. I meant to get Idril. It was not Elegus. Ooh, armor. That raises her dex by a lot and her strength. That's worth it. I believe it just got a spear. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Alright, you. A range attack that also prevents a foe from using any melee abilities for a short time, but that puts a foe to sleep, so that's worth it. King's Full Grace restores some HP to one party member over time. A range attack also weakens a foe's ranged attacks for a short time. Yeah, I need to work on Elegus. Just because Elegus has like so many attacks it can still get. That's fine. We'll work on Elegus. Probably throughout all the Gilead. I'll just trade out Aiden for the ones I want to use. You. I want you dead. He's actually, like, dangerous. Alright. How does it... Oh, it put... It can, everybody but him is immune. That's fine. Because... Joke's on you! It won't kill you, but I can take your health. I really love that. They're still asleep, bud. What does Morgul Mirror do? I don't know what that does. Good lord, that hurt. I'll just... Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, that's what that does. Ugh. I don't like that. Does it work on all magic attacks? Damn. Okay, I really don't like that. Draining shot. Break even. It'd be nice if it worked both ways. Yeah, I also really need to get you more AP because you really should not be that low on AP already. Good thing Aiden has drain health because that's a lot of freaking damage, dude. See, this is why I said Aiden looked like a nerd. That helmet looks terrible. Elegus desperately needs more AP. I'm pretty sure he has the lowest AP of everybody. But I don't need to give you HP. I can just have you use draining shot. What's what's our time? Oh, we still got about 15 minutes before I actually have to get off, but have to end this episode. Let's get into one of these fights. There's another one, dude. I wish it worked on all of them, but it doesn't. It just does. It works on all of them except for that freaking annoying one. You don't need Elven Rage. Of course I won't kill. If I can, I'm gonna. Please don't cause. Oh, thank God. Oh, he's about to kill Elegus. Bye, Elegus. I just didn't realize that until now. You're dead, though. Go ahead, wake him back up. Okay, so That freaking sleep ability is really nuts, though, because now they're all asleep for basically the rest of this fight, unless like for a while at least. They might wake up when you shoot them. I don't think they do though. Nope, they're still asleep. And a double critical. Good job, Elegant. No, never mind, he's awake. Still, I can put them right back to sleep on his next turn, so that's... That's soul crushing. Probably can kill him with this with a loud water fury. Yeah, definitely. The other one's still asleep, which means this will definitely hit. 6,200 damage. Okay, so the sleep thing is not as broken as I thought it was because they wake up when you attack them, but it also means you get an instant hit on them. They can't block it, as far as I can tell at least. That's really good. Yeah, his AP is abysmal compared to everybody else's. This one? Yeah, that's the one that's attacking. Almost 10,000 damage, and then, you know... Oh, wrong ability. I meant to use the other one. Oh well. Oh well. I don't think that's gonna work for you as well as you think it is. You didn't stop him from attacking. You just made it where he can't use his melee attacks, which guess what? He doesn't have. Which I always think that's kind of strange to me. I feel like it'd make more sense if he at least had some type, like it was a part of his ranger craft, but... It does some damage and puts him to sleep. Alright, let's... Dead. Oh, that didn't kill him. That's fine. Yeah, this is gonna hurt Israel. Oh, never mind. Now I have a chance at missing. Although I didn't. And critting for almost 10,000 damage is wild. Orcs really are weaker than Uruk-hai. Like it's pretty, because I said that like 10 times. I said it again. But Uruk-hai really are a lot weaker than or a lot stronger than the orcs. Like it's not even. I'm gonna keep noticing that I said like a lot. It isn't even close though. For instance, so like again, they just, I'm doing so much better damage against, I'm doing so much better damage against these, orcs. I mean, I'm honestly obliterating them. I don't remember Osgiliath being that long, but I could also be wrong. I already know it. I know that shaman's gonna keep attacking, but I'm not that worried about the shaman. You missed! Did he miss? He has not channeled as much health as I was expecting. Jeez, that does no damage. Drain health. Only 200 health. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna do it again. That's it. That's all that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna do it again. There's also that. I can just hit with a stunning. I know he'll get a chance to attack. That's fine. Honestly, I do kind of wish Elegus had like a some type of counter ability. I really do like Aedan. I like Barathor a lot, but using the character that's not Barathor is kind of fun. It's okay, baby. That lowers his strength so much. Good lord, that weakens him. Oh, I can... I can put the whole group asleep. And what's worse is I can stunning strike him so that way he still can't move. I can rupture armor him and kill him. Now these guys will get to attack, which that's fine. I can make only one of them gets a chance to attack. Can Aedan still melee them? I feel like he should be able to. He can melee him, which is nice. If only melee, if only arrow sleep did more damage. Man, my phone really does die fast. My girlfriend sent me something. I'll check it out whenever I get done with this episode. I'm really surprised I didn't kill this one though. There we go. I'm kind of curious if Sauron is going to be weak to, because you fight the Eye of Sauron at the end of the game. I'm kind of curious if he's going to be weak to really like anything, you know? Come on now, Aedan. I really don't need you missing right now. 3,000 damage is wild. Jesus Christ, that hurt. Sorry if that hurt your ears. I accidentally hit the mic with my hand. There we go. Shield piercing lowers melee defense. That'll be useful for later, but not right now. I wish you had a draining inspiration arrow. Is that enough to kill? That is enough to kill. Okay, Apple. She barking, I don't know why. There we go, 6,400 damage.
I love seeing that number pop up.
It's just crazy because I think that's how much Gandalf was hitting for when we fought the Balrog. That's better than what she has, which is good. I think Aiden got something too. He did not. Who did? Morwen? She did. I was about to say, it was Rohirrim, so it had to be one of y'all. Alright, let's continue. Yay, we're out of this area. Oh, great. Gothmog again. Ah, we gotta make it to him. Maybe fights are there on the way. At least 5. At least 5, maybe 6. I don't know about around that corner. I am gonna go ahead and continue, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. So, as always, if you like the content, please don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe as well, as it really helps me out. I am about to go ahead and restart like the stream. It helps me to let the episodes be an hour long, that way people aren't sitting here for 3 or 4 hours in a row. So I will see you guys in the next one.